Newland Archer watched the Countess Golenska enter the van der Luden drawing room on the evening of the momentous dinner. The occasion was a solemn one, and he wondered a little nervously how she would carry it off. She came rather late, one hand still ungloved, and fastening a bracelet about her wrist. Yet she entered without any appearance of haste or embarrassment the drawing room in which New York's most chosen company was somewhat awfully assembled. In the middle of the room she paused, looking about her with a grave mouth and smiling eyes, and in that instant Newland Archer rejected the general verdict on her looks. Archer reflected, because her early vivacity had disappeared, because she was so quiet in her movements, her voice, and the tones of her low-pitched voice. New York had expected something a good deal more resonant in a young woman with such a history. The Countess Golenska was the only young woman at the dinner, yet as Archer scanned the smooth, plump, elderly faces between their diamond necklaces and towering ostrich feathers, they struck him as curiously immatured compared with hers. It frightened him to think what must have gone to the making of her eyes. After dinner, the Duke went straight up to the Countess Golenska, and they sat down in a corner and plunged into animated talk. The two chatted together for nearly 20 minutes. Then the Countess rose and, walking alone across the wide drawing room, sat down at Newland Archer's side. It was not the custom in New York drawing rooms for a lady to get up and walk away from one gentleman in order to seek the company of another. Etiquette required that she should wait, immovable as an idol, while the men who wished to converse with her succeeded each other at her side. But the Countess was apparently unaware of having broken any rule. She sat at perfect ease in a corner of the sofa beside Archer and looked at him with the kindest eyes.
I want you to talk to me about May.
You knew the Duke before?
Oh yes, we used to see him every winter at Nice. He's very fond of gambling. He used to come to my house a great deal. He's fond of wildflowers. I think he's the dullest man I ever met. May is a darling. I've seen no young girl in New York so handsome and so intelligent. Are you very much in love with her?
Haha, as much as a man can be.
Do you think there's a limit then?
To being in love? If there is, I haven't found it.
It's really and truly a romance?
The most romantic of romances.
How delightful! And you found it all out for yourselves? It was not in the least arranged for you?
Have you forgotten that in our country, we don't allow marriages to be arranged for us?
Yes, I'd forgotten. You must forgive me if I sometimes make these mistakes. I don't always remember that everything here is good that was bad where I've come from.
I'm so sorry, but you are among friends here, you know.
Yes, I know. Wherever I go, I have that feeling. That's why I came home. I want to forget everything else to become a complete American again, like the Mignots and Wellands, and you and your delightful mother, and all the other good people here tonight. Here's May arriving. And you will want to hurry away to her.
Oh, I have so many rivals. You see, she's already surrounded. There's a Duke being introduced.
Then stay with me a little longer.
Yes, let me stay.